senior number 44, Gabe Lewis. Riders are coached by Jordan Hill, assisted by Hank Packworth and Joel Hill. Referees for this game, Bruce Douglas, Travis Scott, David Reynolds.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Harrelson Fieldhouse here at the 47th Annual Old Fort Classic. I am your broadcast announcer and play-by-play guy, Dion Amade. To my left is my man, Curtis Branch, and we are here to bring you the semifinal game as the BEGGS Demons take on the HULBERT Riders. Tip-off begins right now as BEGGS wins the toss, and Trey Gaines will bring it up the floor. What can we expect from both of these teams, Curtis?
It'll be an interesting matchup to see how kind of conflicting styles. I think each team will kind of feel each other out early on, and then we'll kind of get a feel for the flow of the game. Obviously HULBERT is led by Gabe Lewis. He had a big game last night. How they use him is interesting, but BEGGS comes out in a 1-3-1 half-court trap, which they did not show at all last night. And so HULBERT's got to figure that out.
How'd you get an early turnover from Gabe Lewis as he throws that one out of bounds? They feed Stanton down low. He gets around. A little too tough on the glass, and that one rims out. They get the ball, try to get around to Sanchez, but it gets in the way of Trey Gaines' foot and goes out of bounds. Edmondson will toss this one from out of bounds. They get it to Lewis quickly. Lewis, no good, too hard off the back iron, and Gomez brings it up the floor. Trey Gaines gets around, but ball's ripped away. Edmondson controls it, and we're going the other way with it. Get the ball in the middle to Lewis. He backs it out, gets it to Sanchez. Sanchez in the corner. And ball almost stolen by Gomez. They get it back to Lewis. Lewis gets it to Sanchez. Sanchez comes around, gets it to Edmondson in the corner, and he comes around again. Number 23 looks like Chocolate for the three, and it's no good. Get the ball up to Gomez, and he backs it out and kicks it out to Ross.
HULBERT in straight man-to-man, and Stanton is deep early. He's been in there for about 5 seconds. No 3-second call there.
And they keep feeding that ball inside to Stanton against Lewis, and he hasn't produced from the individual battle as of yet.
Yeah, trying to maybe go to him and get him in foul trouble, get him out of the ball game.
Edmondson pulls the trigger, and that one is no good. Ross dribble penetrates, and that shot is no good, but they're going to call a foul on Ross on the loose ball.
Foul number 1, Jamison Ross, his first team foul overall on the game.
And Stanton has got to hit those if he's going to be down there, especially with Lewis clogging the lane. And that's going to be a travel, clear as day. And we're going the other way, so a foul on one end and travel on the other. Still 0 points as we're 3 minutes into this ball game. Ross works to get open. He hits Gomez. Screen set by Stanton, trying to hit the pick and roll. No. Gomez gets the roll, though, on the fadeaway jumper. And we have a point on the board. Chukalit takes the ball from Edmondson. Edmondson gets it right back, tries to kick it to the corner, and almost out of bounds, but the ball is stolen by Daniels, and he dunks that one home.
Kendall Daniels showing his athleticism early on, really breaking on a pass, and another good example of his anticipation and his ability to cover.
And the Riders are going to learn quickly that this guy does this for a living. He jumps passes not only on the football field, but on the basketball court as well. These passing lanes are going to close rather quickly. So you got to get there, and you got to get there fast. As Sanchez gets inside the lane and puts one up against the glass and gets the first bucket for the Hulbert Riders. Trey Gaines for three. That one's short. Gets the ball to Lewis at the top of the key. He swings it to Edmondson.
1-3-1, still trying to figure it out where to get the ball to. Dribble penetration, kick it to the backside is always a good option. 4 out, get it through the, run it through the post, but Stanton's length.
And they're going to call a foul on Daniels, as he thought he could get in the way and poke that one forward. Edmondson kind of loses track of his teammate as that one almost goes out of bounds. Luckily enough, Chukalit is there to pick it up. Good defense being played. Edmondson on his own in the corner, and he buries the three. And they have their first lead of the game. Daniels gets underneath and gets the bucket.
Just the explosiveness on the hesitation dribble, gets to the bucket with ease.
And they have yet to put that point on the board for the BEGGS. And they do just now. So it's going to be 6-5. Edmondson answers back, though, with another three-pointer, and they go up to 2.
I don't think you'll see BEGGS staying the 1-3-1 all night, but I think it's a good way to start out the game and disrupt what Hulbert's trying to do.
Edmondson with another three, but this time over the backboard. Daniels looking the other way, goes coast to coast and finishes to tie the ball game up.
Made that one look easy. Got him trapped on the wing if they keep him there.
Lewis for three. That one short. And it's going to go with BEGGS.
That's a play where it's kind of obvious that BEGGS the ball was out on them, but that's a good officiating call right there. If you call it out on BEGGS, you got to call the foul on Hulbert. So he's just saving a foul, giving possession because the possession was lost because of the foul. So just a reminder to fans that good officials, I believe, do that from time to time and make the game easier.
And Gomez a little too hard on the shot, doesn't have the touch, and it bangs off the back of the rim and bounces out. See, Gomez denying the passing lane, trying to get the ball inside to Lewis to finally do. Just the other side to Edmondson. Edmondson again with the three. That's 3 threes for Edmondson in the first quarter.
shooting it well, pushes it out to an 11-8 lead. See how BEGGS responds here late in the first quarter. Got a little horn set, trying to dive. Daniels, he's just going to jump over everybody. Can't foul right there.
And a good smart play by him, not trying to go over the back to get that rebound.
Going
5 seconds left in the quarter. Shukelit's going to take the deep three, and he's going to bury it at the buzzer. And that's going to be a 6-point lead for the Riders as they start off that first quarter slow, but they start to gain footing. We're going to go to timeout and bring you the rest of the second quarter here on Bravado Wireless.
Brochures to explain plans that are too complicated and cost way too much. We are not like the others. We are Bravado Wireless. We offer one line of unlimited talk, text, and 4G LTE data for only $40 per month, with no minimum number of lines and no hidden fees. This is your year to be bold, connect fast at the best price. We live where you live, and we are proud to be a part of your community here in Eastern Oklahoma. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
Welcome back to the nightcap of the Old Fort Classic here at Harrison Fieldhouse as BEGGS and the HULBERT Riders playing the semifinal game. HULBERT leading the way with 2 3-pointers at the end of the first quarter, 6-point lead. See how BEGGS answers back as they come back with a rather small lineup. Shukelit with another 3. This time no good. They push the ball forward, and they get the ball in the corner to number 23. He misses the 3-point shot, and Edmondson gets the rebound and pushes the other way. Number 23 is Whiteley for the BEGGS Demons. As Sanchez with the side shot, he gets the ball over to Whiteley, and it's too hard.
Good pass by Daniels, just couldn't be handled there by Whiteley. A little too much mustard on it. See that BEGGS has switched to man-to-man because of the hot shooting by HULBERT. HULBERT found the gaps in the 1-3-1 zone and were able to hit some open threes there. Early on, they didn't adjust to it well, but they found it late in the quarter, and you saw them make them pay.
And that man-to-man defense pays off right there as Ross guards tightly, and HULBERT can hang on to the handoff, and they fumble it out of bounds. Ross for 3. That one a little short. Lewis gets the rebound, and we're going the other way with it.
Lewis has been quiet so far. For HULBERT, look for them to try and get him going, but you got a good matchup here. It's interesting because you got Daniels on him. Obviously, the athleticism can negate him, but the other issue is that Daniels gets over-aggressive and fouls as we see him in transition.
Nice pass by Whiteley and hits Trey Gaines as they finish after the Gomez steal.
See him picking up here, a little pressure full court. Watch him maybe run a jump.
Screen. Gets into the lane. Blocked by Daniels. Daniels up ahead. He locates the ball, goes up, and no foul call at all.
Thought he got hit in the head from behind. No call. Closes, get back in the action.
And Lewis for 3. Doesn't hit it. Gets the ball forward to Gomez. Gomez to the corner for Ross, and they don't call a foul over here as well.
Yeah, 2 no calls that the BEGGS fans can't be liking.
Those 2 were just blatant fouls that, I'm sorry, that have to be called in a situation like this.
Daniels gambles right there. He can recover, but that's close to a foul.
And you do not want them switching. You can see Lewis automatically calling for the ball. He knows he has the mismatch. He kisses it off the glass, and it goes in for 2.
Pushes it out to 16-10. How is BEGGS going to respond? Who are they going to go to? Ross has been quiet early. Sanchez has been quiet early.
Whiteley pump fakes, goes underneath, pulls up, and knocks down the mid-range jumper.
Good answer there. We thought that Hulbert would be able to handle their pressure, and so far they have.
Foul on Gomez. Your opinion on that one?
No opinion. No comment.
And I think we both can read between the lines on that one. Let's just call it both sides, fellas. Let's just call it on both sides.
You got 3 fouls on BEGGS, 0 on Hulbert.
Good defense, and Ross can't handle the rebound. Edmondson gets in there and gets the basket. Trey Gaines gets into the middle, doesn't get the roll. Edmondson at the top of the key, setting up the offense. Good job by Whiteley being able to poke that ball away. And that's a timeout on the floor. So we're going to go ahead and take that one with them as Hulbert leads the way 18-12 here with 3 minutes and 35 seconds left in the second quarter.
You are called to be bold, to live out loud, to make the most out of every moment. You share these moments with your friends and family, side by side, across town and across the world. We are Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection, coverage, speed, service, the latest technology. These aren't options. They're not special offers. They are obligations to you. We believe in building a community, your community. Bravado Wireless.
Welcome back to Bravado Wireless as the BEGGS Demons get a breakaway layup from Jamison Ross. Lewis pops out for the 3 and doesn't get it. Daniels pushing the ball up the floor, goes up for the layup and gets it.
He's this might be the biggest understatement of the night, but he's not bad in transition.
Oh, not at all. And another timeout as the head coach, Jordan Hill, for Hulbert doesn't like what he sees. So we're going to go ahead and take another timeout with him, and we'll be right back with the rest of this second quarter.
Other wireless companies need 4-page brochures to explain plans that are too complicated and cost way too much. We are not like the others. We are Bravado Wireless. We offer 1 line of unlimited talk, text, and 4G LTE data for only $40 per month, with no minimum number of lines and no hidden fees. This is your year to be bold, connect fast at the best price. We live where you live, and we are proud to be a part of your community here in Eastern Oklahoma. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
The first second quarter action. BEGGS gets a steal, and they push the ball up to Whiteley. Whiteley takes the 3 and knocks it down. Whiteley's come into this game with some offensive flurry for the Demons.
Yeah, now you see BEGGS getting into their diamond press, creating some havoc, running through passing lanes. The most dangerous part of that press is once they throw the ball ahead and see Gaines coming from behind.
And I'd like to see a replay on that foul right there because I think they just bailed him out.
Yeah.
Number 24, Caden Stanton, his first team foul for BEGGS.
BEGGS with a 7-0 push to make it take the lead, 19-18.
They call the foul on Stanton. Take a look at this replay.
Yeah. He got all ball with his forearm.
And maybe that's the situation that you were explaining to me earlier where ref kind of anticipating what's going to happen before it actually does.
You know, we saw that in the girls' game late in the third quarter on the Fort Gibson. Whiteley is just being super aggressive. Good foul call right there. I agree with that one. But Sanchez kind of coming under Stanton to try to keep him off the boards.
But as Whiteley should. I mean, he's pretty hot offensively right now. And that was a good shot selection.
Yeah.
Just didn't go his way. Daniels in rhythm. It's off. Daniels tries to steal that one. Chukalet with the three, and it's off the backboard. And players are all over the ground, and that's going to be a foul on Chukalet right there, trying to poke the ball from behind.
Team foul number 2.
Ross with the runner, doesn't get the shot off that he wants, a little off balance. BEGGS late, coming back on defense. Ball, three-point shot from number 22. Carry a little off, and Chukalet gets into the lane, gets the finger roll. Again, blocked, and Daniels goes with a head of steam. Controls it, finger roll, and they're gonna call a block. And the HULBERT fan base is upset.
We need another look at that one.
Because I thought he was about to clear him.
Yeah.
Take a look. Yeah,
Now he was under the basket. So I know we don't have an arch. You know, you see the arches in college and the NBA. You can't stand under the basket and take a charge, and it is an automatic block. Looked like he was really close to that spot, and that may be why he called the block. You can argue that he was set, but if you're inside that imaginary line, it's a block.
Gabe Lewis with the quick 2-point right there as we're under a minute left in the second quarter. Ross, wanting to take that three, pulls the ball down, gets inside the lane, and kicks it out to Whiteley. Whiteley pump fakes, three-pointer, no good. Rebound by Chukalet, and we're going to stay down here, and it's going to be BEGGS' ball. As you can see, the replay of that fantastic finger roll by Daniels.
Back in number 11, David Jacobs.
Ross for three, no good.
Ross needs to get going for BEGGS. They need his outside shooting here.
They really do. Especially with Gomez out of the game.
I know it's a one-point game, but it's just the feel of it. If they're having to play half-court offense, they're struggling a little bit.
And Carey gets the finger roll to go. 24-21 is the score.
Aiden Carey with a big shot coming in.
And Daniels gets into the lane and gets the runner to go at halftime. Score 24-23. HULBERT leads the way by 1. We got a ball game on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be an interesting one. Make sure you come back after halftime and do that and tell a friend. Bravado Wireless right here, here. We'll be right back after these messages.
Other wireless companies need 4-page brochures to explain plans that are too complicated and cost way too much. We are not like the others. We are Bravado Wireless. We offer one line of unlimited talk, text, and 4G LTE data for only $40 per month, with no minimum number of lines and no hidden fees. This is your year to be bold, connect fast at the best price. We live where you live, and we are proud to be a part of your community here in Eastern Oklahoma. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
When you reach for that deal-sealing handshake, you don't want to pass germs. Ew. So keep everyone safe by washing your hands for 20 seconds and still seal the deal.
Yeah!
Fist bumps now accepted as deal sealers at your local Bravado Wireless store.
From nationwide coverage to live high school sports to the great outdoors and so much more, we've got something for you. We're a local wireless carrier right here in Oklahoma. We work for your town, in your town. But great cell phone signal in rural areas is just scratching the surface. We also broadcast live events from all over Eastern Oklahoma. High school football, basketball, baseball, dirt track races, livestock shows, and community events. Everything to keep you connected in your community. We're also producing original shows like Connect Outdoors and Cooking Wild that shines a light on real Oklahoman experiences. You can find us at bravadowireless.com, or you can search for us on Facebook or YouTube. You can even find us on the Oklahoma Sports Network. You can download their app straight to your phone, Apple TV, Smart TV, or Roku. We don't just create for Oklahoma, we are Oklahoma. We're Bravado Wireless, Oklahoma's service provider.
Welcome back to Harrison Fieldhouse for the 47th Annual Old Fort Classic as we continue our nightcap with the BEGGS Demons versus the HULBERT Riders with second half action. Ross for three and still can't connect. Edmondson pushes the ball forward as Carey controls it, gets it underneath the Chukalet, and he's going to get fouled from behind by Stanton and go to the free throw line for the and one situation.
Good job in transition there, finding Chukalet. And Stanton just bumped him, but obvious foul.
He's going to get that to roll, and that's going to be a 4-point lead for HULBERT. Ross still can't get that shot to fall. Trey Gaines for three, no. Rebound Edmondson.
If BEGGS can't score in the half court without Sanchez and Ross, look to him to bring Whiteley back in to give him some offense. But they need to get into the press and create offense off their defense, as you see him getting down the court right here.
And in transition, once again, Daniels goes coast to coast. They just simply can't find anybody to step in front of him.
Yeah. I'm predicting BEGGS is going to win the state championship in track this year.
I wouldn't doubt it. And you could see Trey Gaines was telling Daniels to go, and they wanted to throw the alley-oop, but he didn't see Sanchez on the other side there.
Yeah. Yeah, good eye contact, trying to communicate.
And they switch to the man-to-man defense.
HULBERT's patient, trying to shorten this game.
And blocked by Stanton, but they call a foul. And that's got to be 3 on Stanton.
It's going to bring Whiteley back in. And we'll put Daniels probably back on Lewis.
What they say again? The ball don't lie?
Ball don't lie.
Rebound controlled by Daniels. Finally, somebody steps in front of him. Reverse layup by Whiteley, and he connects.
Ties the ball game.
Edmondson goes with the runner, doesn't get it to fall, and Daniels pushes the ball up the floor. And that's a foul. Is that and one? And it is, as they put 29 on the scoreboard. And BEGGS takes the lead for the first time since the opening possession. Just too strong for the Riders as he gets in the lane. And he bangs home the free throw and completes the three-point play. And we're going to get a timeout. It's going to be a full timeout, so we're going to take one with them as the BEGGS Demons call that one. And we'll be right back with a couple messages from Bravado Wireless after these quick messages.
bold, to live out loud, to make the most out of every moment. You share these moments with your friends and family, side by side, across town and across the world. We are Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection, coverage, speed, service, the latest technology. These aren't options. They're not special offers. They are obligations to you. We believe in building a community, your community. Bravado Wireless.
Welcome back to the Old Fort Classic as the BEGGS Demons take on the HULBERT Riders. As Gomez goes baseline and gets that one up off the glass to go.
Pressure starting to get to HULBERT a little bit.
As Chukalit sets up for three, lets
Short.
it fly, and it's short. Sanchez tries to grab it, but he loses control of it, and it goes out of bounds. Gomez for three, and it's good. Get the ball to Lewis in the middle. They kick it out to Edmonds. And that pass a little too wide from Sanchez.
Boy, after HULBERT's controlled a good portion of this game, the last 3 or 4 minutes have been dominated by BEGGS defensively, which led to some runouts. Kind of get a little bit of flow of their offense out of.
And Trey Gaines just too hard off the backboard. Rebound by Edmondson.
2-2-1 pressure here.
And Carey for three. Rebounded by Daniels. He pushes it up to Whiteley, and Whiteley too hard, but Daniels comes back with the offensive rebound, and he gets fouled.
Boy, good pass by Daniels. And then the smarter play is that he followed up to go continue pursuit and go get a rebound in case he missed it. Got it and got a second chance opportunity here.
But I gotta admit though, Daniels has to realize he's not. These rest of these players on the floor, everybody is not as strong as him. So those passes with those heat-seeking missiles, he's got to take a little bit off that, because again, that could have been a turnover if Daniels didn't, control it and possess it, just like there was one in the first half. Daniels hits the second free throw. They switch to man-to-man defense. They get the pass to Edmondson. He shoots the three and knocks it down.
Big bucket there by Edmondson.
Very big bucket.
Kind of stops the run here.
They get the ball down low to Daniels. Daniels, nice touch off the glass. Up over Lewis.
Really good changeup with this 2-2-1.
Sanchez almost loses control of it.
Gaines
gets a fingertip
all
on
over
it.
the place.
And this time he does. Passes it up to Gaines. Gaines got a number. He finger rolls it off the glass, but they're going to call an offensive foul. He had the numbers. He should have passed it off. He tried to avoid the contact, and I'd like to see a replay of this to see how far underneath Sanchez was under the basket. It seemed like he was outside that imaginary line that we all look for.
Good finish by Lewis with Daniels lurking.
Lurking indeed.
They've got to stay close here and stem the tide against this run by Beggs.
Wonder if Rod Thompson's watching these Beggs Demons.
He is not, but he is texting asking for updates.
Daniels underneath with the finish. Nice touch.
He's been a monster tonight when they've needed him for offense. You're not going to drive baseline on him.
Sanchez for three. Short. Rebounds by Gaines, and he's threatening to run. He gets inside, gets off the glass, and just an ill-advised shot. And I don't think the coaching staff is happy about that shot selection right there. Lewis shot, no good. Edmondson offensive rebound. And they finally decided to step in front of Daniels when he's threatening to drive like that. And it's made a world of difference in that transition defense. $18 seconds left. Looks like they're content to hold for the last shot here. Ross takes the three. Off the back. They've got an outlet to Sanchez. Sanchez controls it. Spin move, finishes, but doesn't get the roll. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter, with Beggs going on a big offensive flurry to make it a big game and a big lead for the Demons. We're going to come back with the fourth quarter action right here at the Old Ford Classic, provided by Bravado Wireless. Welcome back to the fourth quarter action of the Old Fort Classic here at the semifinal game as the Beggs Demons takes on the Hulbert Riders. Beggs Demons leading the way 41-32 after an impressive third quarter, going 18-8. And that shot blocked by Daniels and blocked by Gaines as well. Ross steals it, throws it up, and Chukalit is able to control the pass. Lewis with the elbow inside and a great move, and he gets the 2 points.
You just see how out of sorts Hulbert is because of the pressure that Beggs is applying. That works obviously in favor of Beggs, although they got calmed down enough to get the ball inside to Lewis for a bucket.
Yeah, he saved him right there as Ross turns the corner, pulls up. That shot no good. Ross just can't find the bottom of the net this evening. Edmondson for three, and that one falls in. And they're going to call double technicals on Ross and Gabe Lewis. And I'd like to rewind that and see what actually took place. And honestly, I think Ross is just frustrated about his non-production offensively this evening, and he's just going to have to find other ways to contribute.
5-0 spurt to start the fourth quarter by HULBERT.
Gomez going and taking on Lewis, and he takes him to the hole with that fadeaway jumper. And they're going to call a foul on Whiteley.
His first team foul number 5. He didn't carry it back in for the Riders.
And head coach Jordan Hill is going to sit down Gabe Lewis. Chukalit turns the corner, gets his shot blocked, and no, they're going to call a foul.
Late call on that foul, but probably the right call. Need to probably see a replay. It looked like, I mean, the foul was probably after the shot if you want to call a foul on it, but hard to tell.
Chukalit hits the first.
Here we go.
Check out the replay right here. You can see Daniels goes up.
He kind of lands. I mean, I don't know. That's a no call.
That's a no call?
I'm changing my mind, but I had the benefit of replay.
And that was my initial thoughts. I think Daniels did a good job of body control and keeping off the opposing player. Refs don't see it that way, though. Chukalit gets 2 free throws and connects on both of them.
He kind of slipped as he was coming into Daniels, and from the angle, he may have thought that Daniels had pushed him.
Daniels for 3. It's short, and we're going the other way with it. As Daniels steals that one, but can't control it out of bounds. Daniels is going to have to learn. You're going to have to get a hand up on his face. Quick release from Lewis, and it's a 2-point ball game once again.
Well, been a game of runs here in the second half. Beggs took off, and HULBERT's caught him.
The Demons need a point here, and they don't need that. As Ross, ill-advised pass, and they're going to have to get him out of the game.
Can't get him out for long. Needs to calm down and get ready to go.
And with the lack of offensive production from Ross, it just seems like it's taken him out of the game completely.
Yeah, that happens to guys, and you got to find a way to play through that.
It looks like Chukalit has the opportunity to tie this one up here after at one point Beggs was up by 10 points.
Yeah.
And bangs both of them home. Tie ball game. We got one on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. And it's tied up 43-43. Whiteley loses control of that one. Daniels brings it up to the top of the key to reset the offense. And wow, what a offensive move by Gaines as he double clutches that one and gets it off the glass high and gets it to fall.
Yeah, Lewis came over, kind of surprised him. He left Stanton and had to adjust his shot, and he did a great job of it.
Lewis going into the lane, and he goes around 2 defenders and scores.
Lewis plays a little bit like Jokic from Denver.
He certainly does. That's a good comparison.
Flat-footed shots and can take you off the bounce. Good passer. Stretch the floor.
I think that timeout to sit him down to calm him down was a good thing for Lewis, as he's had a lot of offensive production ever since.
Absolutely.
A nice little hook shot from Stanton, and that one goes.
Big time bucket right there. Every possession's got to be meaningful the rest of the way. Can't give unforced turnovers, can't have empty possessions. Got to get good shots.
And Chukwulet with the dribble penetration and off the glass.
Chukwulet, a little sauce right there.
A little sauce indeed.
See how Beggs responds right here.
They try to get the ball inside to Stanton. He gets the ball inside to Daniels. Daniels off the glass, and he gets the two.
Good high-low right there. Get the ball inside to Stanton, and Daniels with the dive from the elbow, and good finish in traffic. I think you'll see both teams go straight man the rest of the way.
Daniels for three, doesn't get it. Gaines with the rebound, and he's going to slow the pace down.
First kind of bad shot you see here from the 4-minute mark. We'll see how that plays out. See how many kind of not high-quality shots you can get.
Oh, and a nice block by Lewis off the backboard.
Lewis made up for it.
And Chukwulet comes out to help him. Sanchez gets the ball to Lewis. Lewis got Stanton out on the perimeter.
Got him doubled.
Sanchez trying to turn the corner. Great dribbling, but great defense by Whiteley. Excellent defense by Whiteley as he's staying in front of Sanchez. Check it out on the replay. Watch this block right here by Lewis as it goes off the glass. Didn't see it, but Ross has re-entered the game, and Stanton has gone to back to the bench. And Ross jumps in front of that pass and bats it out of bounds.
Yeah.
Back into the Rockers, David Jacobs.
Coming into the game is David Jacobs for number 22, carry. And Daniels has drawn the task of Lewis. And Daniels steals it away. He's got a head of steam. He finishes with the finger roll layup, and that's two. And you can see Daniels smiling on the way back, and he looks at Lewis and says, hey, man, you want a game? I got your game right here. Let's go.
Advantage Beggs because of number 10 right here.
Chukwulet drives, penetrates, and he's going to get the foul. Chukwulet really known for his outside shooting, but in this fourth quarter, he's been getting inside and getting those hard buckets.
Personal team foul number 8. Chukwulet up the line for 2.
Chukwulet knocks down the first. Chukwulet misses the second, a rare miss for Chukwulet on the free throw line.
Got to look at the foul situation right here. Hulbert's got 3 team fouls. So if they can't get a turnover and they have to start fouling, they need to probably go quick and get that to where they can get it to 1-on-1.
They call a foul on Chukwulet.
Doing dribble weave here, and Hulbert's not up. Trying to guard. They've got, Coach Hill's going to take a timeout. Reminded his team of the situation. You got 3 team fouls. Coach is asking you to get up. He's calling a defensive call to get a foul so you can get the clock stopped, reset the defense. You got to get this thing to 6 fouls, in my opinion, before a minute so that you can then play defense. And they're only one possession down, but you can't the clock becomes their enemy here, and they've got to get it to where they can stop the clock. You don't want to go under 30 seconds with 14 fouls and spend 10 seconds trying to get to the one-on-one.
And offensively, I think it's very important that BEGGS gets a bucket here and trying to make it a 2-possession game.
Absolutely.
And if that's the case, and I don't mean anything by this, but you've got to get the ball in the players that are hot tonight. Tonight, the players that have scored and gotten baskets for you, you got to get the ball in their hands. And that right now is number 10, Daniels, and number 12, Gomez. Anybody else, Whiteley's had a streaky moment, but that's not the player that I think you want the ball in his hand. The 2 is Gomez and Daniels, in my opinion.
See that Hulbert's taking the 2 fouls to get him to the 6th foul. So next foul will get him to the one-on-one. I think they'll play defense here for 10 to 15 seconds, see what they can get. But now they're going to just come and take the foul. Get him to the one-on-one. I don't know if I'd have fouled Ross.
Yeah.
I think he's their best shooter.
And although he's been cold tonight, the free throw line is a comfortable place for a shooter.
Absolutely. See how the strategy pays off right here. And it pays off. Gets possession back. Coach Hill knows what he's doing.
Gets the ball into the corner.
Same kind of thing.
To Lewis. Lewis gets it to Chukalet. Chukalet's been on fire all night. He shoots the 3, but it's no good. And they foul Gomez.
Fouls on David Jacobs. That's his 3rd personal. Team foul number 8. Blake Gomez at the line for a 1-and-1.
This is like Jimmy B says, you got to foul him, and hopefully you get the shot. And they're definitely missing these free throws right now.
Now, if you're BEGGS, you don't want to foul. You want to put pressure on. You want to make them handle, but you don't want to give them the chance to score at the clock stop.
And they're going to call a timeout over here as there's 31 seconds left in the game. And with that being said, we're going to lay out for a second, regain our breath here.
So let's set the stage here. Both teams are in the bonus. Neither team's in the double bonus. Hulbert's got 2 timeouts left. BEGGS has 3. So what do you do here? I think a lot of coaches, I would imagine Coach Hill has a side out to either get a backdoor lob or get an easy bucket. You probably want to run your go-to play right here. Get it to your best player. They've got several guys that can shoot it. Lewis, Edmondson, and Chukalet. And you want to go to one of those 3 guys. You may be able to get a backdoor on a switch here on the side out, depending on where they throw it in at.
And that's one of the benefits right now is Hulbert has 3 viable options. With the names you just said, 3 guys that you can trust that can take a shot.
Now the way they're lined up, it's not going to be Edmondson. It's probably going to be Chukalet to come and get it, breaking down the sidelines, or Lewis.
And it's interesting that Coach wants Daniels on Chukalet, number 23, instead of number 44, Gabe Lewis. And I think that kind of caught Coach Hill off guard. When he saw 10 on number 23 instead of 44, everybody was a little discombobulated where they wanted to go with the ball.
Yeah.
The first game tomorrow is 10:30 a.m. and that's for Gibson's JV ladies and the Nathan Hill Lady Rangers. Still, the Nathan Hill boys game has been canceled. That was the 10:30. It is no longer. Sleep in for Gibson JV Nathan Hill game at 10:30 tomorrow.
Ball will be side out opposite the HULBERT bench. Now you've got to go quick. The way BEGGS shot free throws, you can afford to go to the basket, get a layup, and then take a foul. You've got one timeout left. You probably want to preserve that best you can. Use it late in the game, but ball should be side out on the opposite side. And I think you might see a different kind of setup with somebody inbounding it here.
And they switch. They put Daniels on Gabe, and Gabe gets that ball poked away by Daniels.
See that kind of setup from time to time to use it to gotta go. Can't take. Well, they're in a bind here,
and they're gonna trap. He gets around. Sanchez gets around and gets it to Lewis. Lewis for three, and he misses. But the rebound by Edmondson. Edmondson puts it up. And that foul ball is short, and they're going to say that Gomez touched it out of bounds before Lewis got in there and tried to save it with 2 seconds left in the game. I'm telling you right now, ladies and gentlemen, if your heart isn't racing, you're not a competitor like we are.
You're not watching us.
This is an exciting game.
Watch the replay here. That looked like it was out on Lewis.
I didn't see.
Because it was Sanchez's hands and then Lewis's hands.
I didn't see Gomez touch it.
And we can see it one more time.
And interestingly, as we watch this,
Gomez,
Stanton is checking into the game. It looked like Lewis touched it last with that backhand.
Yeah. Yeah.
But again, ref has got a closer view than we do.
It's Gomez and then Lewis.
You see that?
Yeah. But you know what? We don't get instant replay in high school basketball because most schools aren't cool enough, most tournaments aren't cool enough to have Bravado Wireless broadcast in their events.
It's very true. Very true. Not a truer statement has been spoken today. But if you do want to have Bravado Wireless at one of your tournaments or at one of your games, don't call me, okay? Call Bravado Wireless. I'm sure they can hook you up.
Absolutely. So you got to get something on. Look for Edmondson.
You got to be aware of the lob.
Well, they got to go for a three. This has got to be a three.
And Daniels almost steals it away, but again,
you don't have the option of a lob. It's got to be a 3-point shot right here.
And now we got 2 seconds left on the clock. It's got to be a quick one. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi.
You got a chance for catch and one bounce.
And Gomez is going to steal it, and that's going to be the game. And they try the lob, Sanchez does, and it's to no avail. And the BEGGS Demons win this one by 3. What a game, what a game. Final thoughts.
Well, best ball game of the day for us. Great finish here, and just see the last possession here. Really out of time. Well, had it one timeout left. Tried to line something up, get the fade over the top to Edmondson, and Gomez did a good job. I think I've called him Sanchez a couple times tonight. My apologies. It's been a long day. When you call 7 ball games sitting on these bleachers, you make some mistakes.
You certainly do.
Really love the day of basketball that we had. Sets up a couple of great finales tomorrow night. In the on the boys championship game, we're going to have Hilldale versus the BEGGS Demons. We learned today that a lot of the players have been out the first 2 games for Hilldale. Will be back and available for tomorrow night. So we presume they'll be closer to full strength tomorrow, which will make a great matchup with their guard play with Braden Lawson and Evan Smith versus these really swarming defensive BEGGS. And then in the girls' final, we're going to have the Roland Lady Rangers versus they're the number 1 seed actually in this tournament, number 1 team in Class 3A. Playing the home for Gibson Lady Tigers at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, I mean, the word on the street is Ty O'Neil is coming back for Hilldale. So with that matchup, with him versus Daniels down low, both of them both athletic. I think O'Neil probably gets the shooting edge, but the athleticism definitely goes to Daniels. It's going to be an interesting championship game at 8:30 tomorrow.
Kind of like when you and I play. I got the shooting edge, you got the athletic edge.
Exactly like that. But that's going to do it for us here tonight. Friday night's action is all wrapped up. We got one more day, Championship Saturday, coming to you here on BravadoWireless.com. Make sure you tune in tomorrow just like you did it today. From me, Dion Amade, from my broadcast partner, Curtis Branch, and from the production crew from Bravado Wireless, we thank you for tuning in. And please tell your friends and tune in tomorrow because we got more basketball action for you here from the old Fort Classic here at Fort Gibson at Harrison Fieldhouse. Thank you, and we'll see you tomorrow.